Okay, hello and welcome back to Space Tyrants, where it is early access, which I didn't realise. So yeah, things may change. Right, we've got two problems here, so let's see what we've got. We can get a destructive crown, increased tyranny gains from destroying ships, or increase your scanning range by 1, which could be interesting. Or we can get, when a ship is destroyed, all other ships get plus 25% defense for 5 seconds. That's pretty good. Plus 7 research when you capture a planet. Or plus 20 starting tyranny, not as interesting. Right, so quirk solar winds, interesting. Small alterations to the map. These account when choosing artifacts to bring with you. And strong fortified sector. Okay, so we don't really want a strong sector. And that's a gold victory. That is a capture victory with nothing special. That is by control or a large amount of crystals or playing cards. You know what, let's go for that. And it could be interesting. So we've got some new cards. We got a gold cloak, which is the best one. The scepter. I mean, +1 siege while invading crystal planets doesn't sound particularly interesting, so the charge is better. And then we got some new crowns, right? So +4 research when you capture a planet, or we can have a lot of credits but have unrest, and +6 research when you win a battle, or on capturing a planet reduce enemy neighbours by 2 defense. That could be good. You know what? I'm going to try that. That could be interesting because it might just give us free planets, to be honest. So let's go and take out our rage on all the solar system. Because hey, we're a space tyrant and why not? Space monsters aggressively protects their worlds and will attack a tyrant. Well, you know, we weren't really anywhere near their worlds. It just chased me down, but didn't go for them. Play 40 crystals worth of cards or conquer 24 planets. Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to use that. Sometimes it allows you to drag it and then sometimes it doesn't. Why are you not right? I guess we can't re-explore our own planet. So strategy number 1 is always go for the guy over here and get him free so that we can get some extra crews, some Tom Cruise. Right, so all our ships deal double. Well, let's just power up might be good, but I'm going to just eviscerate you straight off the bat, and then we will charge for a meteor strike. You need to seal that breach before you die. Then we'll get a volley and then we'll get our regeneration on and a charge for a meteor strike. You are almost dead, so you're probably going to be dead before we get a chance to do anything. Right, we took out one of their ships. You are inspired. Yeah, we lost 1 ship, but that is not the end of the world, to be honest. Right, meteor him. Yes, taken out. Now we only have 1 problem, and we should be able to meteor him, or just fire him with normal bullets, and then he's dusted. All hail our new overlord, so we can invade this and get our guy. Ooh, we've already got an invasion dice. Why have we got? We needed that invasion dice as well. We didn't get anything from that. It appears your serial killer assassin has been kissing people again. Well, let's implant explosives in his brain because it reduces unrest. And that is always good. We want to reduce our unrest as much as we can. And so we can zoom out a little bit, but not a lot. There's a lot of stuff down there. I'm going to send him to Crystal Planet just because we've got a Crystal Victory option. And that is what we want to get crystals for. Right, so it's 2 fighters per energy. Sure, let's go 2 energy. And then I mean, we'll geo-shield you to start off with, and then we will energy up a bit so that you can recharge and get a volley on. We've got our shields back up, so that is good. We have taken a lot of damage off that guy, and we have won. The militia have done it. So we automatically captured the planet, and your advisors have deemed that it's a good candidate to hack. Yes, we will always hack the planet. I wonder if there's a possibility that it just well, you know, we can just set it for 2 temporary crystals anyway, but I wonder if, you know, it is a possibility that hacking the planet fails and just blows up the planet. He is probably going to come for my guys, so I am going to avoid that if possible. If not, we're going to get cooks here right off the bat. You allied with the Senate straight away? I need to send you back home actually and get over there, so that we can take care of him. I mean, you're not in danger of coming for us straight away, are you? Because you don't connect to any other worlds, and that is a concern. Whereas this does, and I kind of don't want to send my people back. I kind of just want to conscript a new leader, but let's go for this. Get some extra credits. I think I'm going to have to send him home, aren't I? It saves him from that as well. Right, let's send him home, and then you need to go to the shipyards. We can buy battleships. Right, we're kind of low. So, also our prices are weird. Why are our prices so weird right now? I guess we got a discount, right? We could maybe attack them, but I think, oh dear, there are a lot of them there. I'm going to go to this planet instead, because there's 2 groups halved in that planet, and that's scary. Although if the big monster comes for us, that's even scarier. Let's do 50% damage to one ship. Which one do we want to do it on this guy? Because he's something a bit more special. By the steal that breach. Right, get a meteor strike on. Kaboom. Let's get a pulse beam out there on this guy as well, and just eat him entirely. You can start regenerating. And then there's just 1 ship left. Nice. Meteor him. Taken out. Oh dear, that didn't take him out, but we got inspires, and then that finally allowed us to beat him. Right, we should be able to invade this, and I like the fact that it's reducing dunes. Rich growing city. It's a shame we don't have the crystal. I could shatter the crystal to get 2 temporary crystals, but that would be dumb, and it should reduce the costs of these other worlds as well. Or does it just give us an extra dice siege? I don't know. It seems like it might just give us an extra dice siege. Unless that was something else. Right, well, we want the frog. Let's see what he has to do. He's still displeased with his quarters, but stays on board. He didn't give us psionics this time. I guess we've already got psionics? I don't know. Processing the turn for the Senate. Well, you're not going to get to fortify that. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, and now we're dead. Because this is trouble. We aren't going to survive this at all. There is nothing we can do to survive this, right? You might want to start regenerating. And then if you tank all the things whilst you're regenerating, we might stand a bit of a chance, but not much. You're inspired, so hopefully you can regenerate again, and then we can do a meteor strike, and he's barely surviving whilst this is also regenerating, so we're dead. It would be nice to be able to take my guys out of the combat and flee, but that isn't an option, is it? And this guy is just gonna kill us because it's a mean old space slug. And there is nothing we can do about it, and we wasted all our money on our battleship as well. And he's inspired as well, so we're doomed. Doomed! Didn't I tell you? And there's little that we can do about this. In fact, there's absolutely nothing we can do about this but lose. But we are halfway then to a card to... You're dead anyway. To just destroying him. But hopefully he will protect us from the Senate. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Yeah, Tyrant death -10. We're getting rebels as well. Right. Did he come straight back? Okay. I'm okay with that coming straight back. Right, you can go take care of these guys. Although first we will do... We can't do a landing party on our home worlds. Take care of these guys, and then we will take the crystal, and then we will play it. Right, so... I mean... Let's overcharge you. And then, yeah, the ship just exploded. That was unfortunate. I hoped that he would overcharge and fire, but he didn't. He just dies, and now we might lose this because of that. That is not ideal. Maybe I should have waited until he was nearly dead or something, and then if he dies from that, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. Right, you are taking some shields, so I'm okay with that. You need to get some more health regeneration, otherwise you're dead. You are dead. There's little I can do to help you. I can geo shield you, but I really need you to be inspired, otherwise you're dead. And you're not going to be. Right, with Dunes, they've got too many shields, and he is inspired too late. Way too late. And with theirs, because they're not going to get anything. Shields. Shields up. And it's the last little thing that you could do, and it's not enough. Right, he had a bit of a shield, but you can't take on this guy. Look at his damage against my little guy. Right. What? We won? As it should be. The party abides to the death of that, and wow. Wowie. How he survived, I don't know. Right, we can't invade this, it's an 8. If only... I mean, I could shatter that to get some extra crystals, but it wouldn't be worth it. It would not be worth it. Let's just roll a normal dice and invade. Come on. We could get an 8. We got 5. What are you doing? You're fortified, I guess. And erratic. Shipyards. Let's see what we got. Let's add a battleship. Right, that is a lot more promising as a squadron. I need to start heading over to the rebels and worry about this guy. Right, the Crystal Rebellion. Let's get a landing party on the go. The Noble! We're going to engineer his demise. I don't remember what that did, but the people rebel. So I guess we get to reinvade the planet. I'm okay with that. Gives us an extra invasion and an extra event. So, ooh, we can cheat. Let's cheat. At a critical moment in the duel, your psionic agents confuse the noble, allowing you to stab him in the heart. Onlookers are amazed at your skill. You get a duelist trace. Okay. So that was effective. And because you... I want to get rid of the big guy. Big guy dusted. Let's go. Rotating asteroids confuse enemy scanners. 20 evasion. I will take that because we've got that on our big guy here. And that is pretty cool. And 20 evasion is pretty big. Fortifying is not good. They're allied with the Senate. We're getting a lot of money. Right, he's gone home. I'm okay with that. Reveal a planet and its neighbours. Well, let's go. Use the cars and get a lot of scans, and there's a prison over there, which is interesting. Right, I want you to attack these guys. Let's take on the smaller ones first. Hopefully. Max out the power meter? Sure. I mean, let's get a meteor strike on and then we'll max it out and then we can start getting some volleys. We'll get a pulse beam on those guys. We'll seal the breach and get a volley out there. And you can start regenerating as well. You need to seal your breaches. You need to seal your breaches as well. We've got far too many breaches. We've got breaches for days on everything. You're inspired, but you're not really that injured, are you? So it's not really too much of an issue. But we should have won this one easily. How did he get his shield back up? Just throw everything at him. Our party was a train wreck, and then we've got another one, but because we were already in battle, well, I mean, he just owns already, essentially. There's not a lot you can do about this. You are dead. Before we even get our pulse beam up. Party abides, man! Right, so we don't have the crystals to do that. 6 critical! Victory. That gives us an extra crystal, which is good. Nothing gets discovered though. Right, that's a doomed city. It explodes in 7 turns. I don't mind if it dies, to be honest, because, you know, we'll get the gold in before it goes. Right, you are going to invade, and it doesn't matter that you've only got 1 ship. You should be able to get this done and crush this, and that gives us an extra crystal, but nothing is discovered. Right, okay. Then we will need to skirt around the gold mine and avoid that. Although I could just throw him at it for 1. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Right, unrest isn't too bad at the moment. We just need to worry about when they start growing up. Right. They are expanding. We can guess a new team already, which is pretty good. Right. I will throw you at the entity. And I won't even hire anything for you yet. Plus -4 defense on a sieged planet. Right, well, we'll attack these guys and then we will take out their siege with crystals. Right. Do 50% damage to 1 ship, sounds good. Right, you get eviscerated. Let's get a meteor strike on the go. And then I will pulse beam their other big guy just to get it done. And we don't really need to concern ourselves too badly. They should be dusted before they can get a chance to do much of anything, to be honest. Right, let's get some more meteors at them. He was already doomed, so that was a bit unfortunate of a waste. Right, seal your breach, come on. Oh, well, you didn't need to. I kind of want the auto-sealing breaches. We level up. We can get a dreadnought into our fleet as well. Right, let's get that invaded easily. Let's add a dreadnought to this as well. And then, nice. Although I want these in front to tank the bullets to save our good ships. Because that would be the best way of doing it, to be honest. I think that's the smart way. Because he's got a bit more evasion, so it's not the worst. We'll invade! 1. Critical fail. Well, it was a waste of the crystal, wasn't it? And then we could think about firing at something. Anyone being an issue too much. I don't think so, as long as you don't come from my guy here. But that's why I'm not buying ships for him, because if the creature comes for us, that militia is a problem though. Hacking, yeah, we don't want the hacking to succeed. Right, so we can get another additional exploration. Let's go. Nothing is discovered though. Let's use our thing. It's not the worst idea. Let's go to the shipyards. We could buy a battleship, but I think instead we are just going to get a carrier and then attack with these, and we should be okay with that. Should. It might not be the best. They are pretty big. All small ships deal double damage. Well, I don't know if they're small or large. Are they considered small or are they considered large? I guess they're small, aren't they? So we've got large ships, they've got small ones. So I will do that so that we can do double damage to them. Let's fire some volleys at them. Then let's charge up our geo shield to save our guy because he's in trouble. And then that should hopefully help him out. You don't need regenerating just yet. This guy is in trouble though. He's in serious trouble. If he doesn't survive soon, we need to take care of what is shooting at him, and he's dead. He is dusted. Right, we'll shield this guy because this guy can regenerate if he gets attacked. And then we will be okay. We've got too many problems. Too many enemy ships with big shields. Right, get a shield on you again to save you because we don't have many damage dealers, so this guy isn't really doing a lot of damage for us at the moment. He's just tanking a lot of hits with his shields, whereas these guys are doing all the damage. Which is also why I'm not using my attacks on him, because the Inspire would be a waste. Because it would give the Inspire to him perhaps as a 1 in 3 chance. I'd rather it go onto one of these guys that can actually do more damage, because he doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage, and the Inspire would only just give him more regeneration. And that is not what we really care for right about now. We care for the damage. So could you shoot? He does shoot eventually. I was going to say I don't think he's even shooting, but he did eventually. Right, there's 2 left, and I don't know, that one is shooting at him. Okay, so still got a problem. Right, get inspired. He's going to fire a lot of bullets at me, but we have a shield up luckily, and it took some of those hits. Right, he's dead, isn't he? He is dusted. Get a shield up. Stave him potentially. Right, it's the one that's shooting at him as well that survives. We should just about win this. It was a harder fought battle than it should have been though. Right, get inspired to get some bullets on. Their shields are pretty big. Right, take him out. Take him down. Put a shield on him. His shield is annoying. I need to take them down. Right, there we go, finally. The shield isn't as good as the meteor. The meteor is much meteor is an effective weapon. Get it, meteor and meteor. A victory for us. A laboratory at the lip of a promising cave. You are greeted by an android race which lives there. While cordial, they refuse your request to enter. They look like monks. Let's take a diplomatic approach. The androids tell you their story and how they were leaving for distant world. They allow you to access any resources they leave behind. 2 cards. Let's go. So we can add a fast ability to a lab you control. Let's go. You're going to be fast research now, and then there's a prison there for more people, and we can automatically fly to it and just get it if that guy doesn't attack us. You... I don't know what to do about you. I mean, let's go. These militia are a problem. I want to take them out as much as we can. We will use all the tyranny we need to do that. yeah, we're going to lose turns, but it's not the end of the world. Exploring. The system is hosting a yearly around Spaceway hyperspace racing competition. A wide array of racing vessels have gathered at the start point, waiting for the race to begin. Steal all their races. As soon as your ship moves in, the race is scattered around the street. There's no way to catch up with them. Well, you know, they were pretty fast. What could you do? But having some racing ships would have been pretty tasty. So rapid reloading of all missile ports allows more shots per volley. Or, I think just more shots is going to be the best, to be honest, for us. It will make us more effective. Right, they've allied with the Senate, they've allied with the Senate. They're deploying militias, so they're my target. They are attacking our homeworlds. You are coming in to cuck one of my teams, and I don't like that. Choose the fleet leader's EXP by 2. Well, I mean, you are going straight into combat against shock surpass. So that is what we will do. Max out our energy meter is always a good one. Let's get a meteor strike on, and then we can just pulse beam that, and then geoburst that, and then you're cucked, aren't you? We lost one of our small guys, but that is not the end of the world. He got stunned as well. Then fire a meteor and dust it. One small guy to take the bullets and go down is nothing, and we get a lot of gold as well, so I'm okay with that. You know what, I'm not going to use the orbital bombardment. I should have used the orbital bombardment. I mean, I could still, but I think it would be better suited, although that's 5. I'm just going to roll, and if we fail, then I can bombard it. 3. And then we get a unit out of it. Right, orbital bombardment, you get owns. The inmates have revolted against their rebel overlords. You have a choice to make. We can nuke them all. We're going to help the inmates, of course. Help the struggling inmates, but as soon as the fighting's over, they pledge their loyalty to you, and we get a frigate out of it. Which is not a very effective ship. And yeah, let's get a carrier in there as well, because you don't have much. And then you can attack, but you're also going to the shipyard because you don't have much either. You get 2 cruisers. Then you also get shot at with my finger of doom, just because I would rather have an easier time and lose less ships. And then we could restore something to full HP. Geo shield is not ideal. And volley. These guys should have a better time of it now, to be honest, than they were having before. You've got a breach. You get shielded because everything is attacking you. And then you've got a breach as well, so that gets sealed, and you've got a breach. Everything is getting breached upon. Again, I don't know what makes these CGI versions of the ships. To be honest, it's not ideal. To be honest. And I don't know why. Right, you just get re-healed. Because that was the ability. Does he just make... I guess it's a sensor hack thing to make us think that there's something there when there isn't. Seal that breach. Seal that breach. Before we die. Right. Invade it. We should win. Yes. Nice. And we got some nice gold incoming. We got far too much gold. Deep inside a nearby nebula, your scouts find a tight cluster of gravitic anomalies. Sensors cannot detect what may be inside them. Let's send in a ship. Inside the ship, the field, the ship discovered a remnant of an alien probe. Unable to bring the ship up, pilot manages to salvage some of its valuable equipment. So we get some money. Interesting. Right, let's go to our next fleet. You, my friends, definitely need to visit the shipyard, and then you need to run away from this enemy, and then you need to take out the militia that is coming for you. Right, you get a battleship, you get a cruiser, you get the destroyer, and you get a carrier. You've got a nice rounded battle system, and you've got a big wave of enemies, though you might have some difficulties. I mean, max out the power meter is definitely an ideal thing. Right, let's take out these guys, because I don't know what their deal is, but it is concerning that they may cause some problems. Right, you get shielded, although they're attacking our boarding party. You need to start regenerating straight away. They have a lot of tasty weapons here. Why are their weapons so effective? Holy shit, he's doomed. He'd have to get a pulse boost in it. What were those ships? What were those ships? Have we used our death ray already? Because I'd like to death ray them again. I guess we don't get our guys back anytime soon, unfortunately. Yeah, 2 turns. Oh, we could execute him, but I don't want to. Could we just execute our other guys and just be like, die? Wonder executing... It said executing gives your other commanders motivation or something, didn't it? So I don't know, does it level them up perhaps? Yeah, you only got 1 attack. Go save my people, or, you know, kill them. Allow spent fleet to move again. Well, control is kind of what we're after here, but we're going to invade. Yes. It's a crystal world. Damn this. That is not ideal. They're deploying militia. I would kind of like you to have invaded and then gone and sorted them out. But you weren't. Right. Just get the dice. That we should have gone for that first. No, heal 1 to full HP is what we've really got to do. You are getting protected because you are weak, and these things can at least regenerate if they get in trouble. He cannot. He is in very big trouble. He is dead already. Right, we need some more shields up. Right, you start regenerating, and then put a shield on him as well. He's inspired. I would rather have inspired that guy, but regenerate. Oh, we don't need to. It's okay. Troublesome. You leveled up. That is good. Right, we'll invade, and we got a critical. Right, so now we got more invasion dice, and that is good. I don't think we're getting the effect that we thought with the reducing by 2 though. Let's attempt to board the ship with our silent. Our silent power distracts the pilot and allows us to steal his ship. So we've got an extra cruiser, and I could get a battleship, thus it wouldn't really be ideal. So let's go with that. Let's go with that. Deflect 40% of incoming fire for 15 seconds. Interesting. Right, so I want to finger these guys and hopefully destroy them. Bye bye! Get fingered. Right, have we got any more ships that can move? Yeah, we have. Jade Fortress gives extra health to the things that we're using, so I'm okay with that. You need to start making your way over here. I mean, because we can. Also, go in the shipyard for a second. You're not very effective, are you? You might not win this. But what can you do? We could have leveled him up. That's what we could have done. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot! Right, so launch 2 fighters per energy. Yeah, sure. Let's go. We'll go wait for it to level up a bit, and then we will seal the breach. And I wanted the boarding party actually on those guys, and then we will geo shield you because you're under threat, and we'll take a volley out on them. And then we took out their big guy, so that is all that mattered. We need to seal the breach. Right, geo shield isn't done. He's dead. Right, get a boarding party out. That one is dusted. Get shielded. And he should be owned soon enough. I don't even need to click anything. We lost one ship though, but he leveled up. And I'm okay with that. Or did he not level up? Yeah, he did. But I can also level him up again, potentially with the Medal of Valor. Sense of indicator stranger, go deep in the crushing depths of the gas giants. Attempting to enter with normal ships, let's modify a ship. Pressurization mods allow the affected ship to reach the anomaly. It turns out to be an extremely advanced probe, Carrier Tech 1. So let's get some wide bays on our thick ships. And then he's got some extra experience. And then get a battleship as well, because that will help. You see they've got level numbers underneath them as well, which I haven't really been paying attention to. Right, so we'll get our guy back in one turn. We want to maybe go to the crystal, but we're playing a lot of crystals because it's a victory condition. And that is smart. There's a lot of crystal worlds out there. Right. Let's think about invading. We can do an orbital strike on something, which we will actually do on this because it will stop him wasting a turn and just get the crystal world. An extremely influential noble of this world has refused to submit to Imperial. Well, let's duel him. Unable to refuse, the noble agrees to a fight. All is going on until a moment inattention allows you to be wounded. Oh dear. We got wounded. Wounded. What was that from? Where they can't say wounded properly. Get fingered. One ship remains. Unlucky for you, boy. I really should be going for that militia, I know, but you know. Well, let's just go for it. And then we'll just geo-burst at him and he should not have a problem. And then we'll get some volleys on as well. Well, he's cocked before he could even go. You were cocked, literally. We got our invasion dice, so we're getting a lot of additional help with getting these. Nothing is discovered. We have no cards to play. That's a free world, so it's mine to take if I go for it. But I'm going to send you out there and then leave him to go get that. Because it's the smarter play, to be honest, isn't it? Because otherwise they'll be moving in unison and that's not a smart play. Right, so we can launch 2 fighters from per energy, and you breached already? Jeez. Right, let's get the fighter squad out, let's get a boarding party, and then let's go. And then we'll get a pulse beam on their big guy as well, just to take him out as soon as we can. You need to start regenerating. We may need to actually put a geo shield on that guy. He may be dead before we get a chance though. Yeah, the shield didn't quite get there in time. Well, we lost one guy. It's not the end of the world, and you know, we're going a bit more balanced with our ships as well, rather than just going for the ones that we've leveled up. Right, let's go. Let's get shielded and protected. Let's invade. We leveled up, of course. The asteroids with steroids. Get 6 damage done to them. And we captured the planet, and what do we get out of it? Rylillian blood fever. And we got a card out of it as well. Let's collect some samples. So we got some research. Ignoring safety regulations. And firing a volley, yeah. Tactical volley is definitely good. Let's get some extra income. Yeah. And then, like I said, you need to come over here to get ready to just take it for us. You are protecting everything. I'm not going to go to that, and that... It's shattered. You broke it already. Right, you just start making your way to protect against the rebellion. We can't hire any more ships. So that is the end of our turn. I clicked on that. We've played 24 crystals, it appears. So all we need is a lot of cards. We've got a lot of crystals. This is a very crystal rich universe. But we may take over the entire universe before we get too much of an issue with that, to be honest. Planet exploration with the increased chance to unlock a power. Interesting. I kind of don't want to do it on a crystal, because that is kind of bad. Right. Well, I mean, we'll do it on the big planet, but I also want to finger a few of these away before we go. And then get some more of these guys. Actually, go back to the shipyards. I want to sell that and take that, because it's going to give us a tactical volley. Yeah. Because our tactical volleys will pay off better than the stupid whatever that thing has that we're not really... I don't really use that ship much or anything. Right, you need to instantly get nerfed, because you are an issue that I do not want to deal with. And then we will start pulse beaming some of these guys down. Seal your breaches, get some tactical volleys out there, so that we can just own as many of them as we can. Then we will think about the geoburst. Right, seal your breach, seal your breach. And then, because you've got reduced fire rates... Ooh, you took out my battleship. Though it's not really the battleship, is it? It's just a little guy. Right. We can't invade it unless we get a crit. 6 balls. That is unfortunate. Right, research. I should have maybe done research before, because that would have given regeneration to surrounding vessels, and that is what we want. Right, so let's get a command carrier. Let's put these things on the back row. And then we'll get a front row of these. You go on the back, you go on the front, you go there, and then we'll get an extra one of these, because then it can cross regenerate. And then we'll start attacking. We're not going to go to that homeworld. He may come for us though, and it may be an issue which we will have to deal with. Launch 2 fighters per energy. Sure, let's go. And then boarding party on their back guys. Let's get some tactical volleys out there. And then we will do some tactical volleys from these guys, and then that should get them sorted. Regeneration field out there, and then into Geo Shield, so we don't really care about that. Pulse beam on that guy, although we can't because he's got a sensor glitch. Right, regeneration field. Yeah, we had to shoot down the sensor glitch before we could shoot the other guy, but it still killed him. Invade! We should win. Easy. We don't want to use this on a crystal world though. Here's your serial killer. Keep planting explosives and remove unrest. Right, we are very tyrannical, so we can't use our death ray again, unfortunately. Right, you just take the crystal. Nice. Do you want a remote location? Like, just give him some creature, some quarters. He really doesn't like it, but he also eats our tyranny if we just ignore him and leave him there. So what's the other option, really? Right, you need to start going down here to protect against these militia. We need to head towards that. We'll ignore the crystal world, because this isn't the crystal maze. I could have done that on the prison. I wonder what doing that to the prison would have done. We could have maybe got upgrades on the lab, or you know, maybe it'll let us level up. Right, he is going to do this. Yeah, I knew that that was going to come from me. If we killed the space slug though, then I guess we could go for his homeworld. And we will geo-shield maybe, no, we'll boarding party to begin with. We don't get any additional actions for this guy as well, which is a bit unfortunate. It's like you have to deal with him and suffer the consequences. So yeah, we're dead. I could have regeneration fielded, which would have been smart actually. That guy is not going to take an effect from that, which is unfortunate. You need to get shielded, and then you can regeneration field as well. You get inspired, so we can pulse beam him again, and I am okay with that. We might do okay here, just about, barely. We are getting swarmed pretty hard though. Right, you put it on that because that guy's dead. That guy's dead as well. Right, come on, take him out. Get inspired. We can regeneration, yes. But we need better, more effective attacks than that. Right, geo shields on that guy. We need. He still took a lot of hits. We need you to actually defeat this guy, please, and not let them swarm you. Someone get inspired so we can do some attacks. It's too late. Pulse beam. It's definitely too late. We got cucked by the space slug. Thus, we can destroy it. Like that planet. We can also orbitally bombard something. Right. Destroy one space monster. You... Oh, goodbye. You can start making your way to his homeworlds. Then, what do we want to do? I mean, these look big, so let's finger them. We only took care of one of them. That's unfortunate. I mean, we're going to win an invasion, but it uses up our turn, so I'm just going to do it to get it. It uses some crystals as well and keeps us our turn. Force it to do some research. We got some carrier tech. Boarding party, nice. Okay, and we'll get an additional survey. It didn't give us a power though. Let's coerce their leader. Sharpen over wisdom and response, and we get some extra cards out of it. We can do a landing party and overdrive. Well, let's take this planet whilst we're in this direction, and there's a prison which we want to take. Make a ship invulnerable for 15 seconds, or we can reduce the fire rate on one of their things. I mean, you, just because you're a bit of a worry as to what you are. Wow. Wow! I'm sorry. Were you meant to be a threat? You kind of melted in my gaze. Discover a group of traitors in your midst actively planning against your tyranny. Well, let's duel their leader. Bucky O'Hare. With one quick strike you take down their leader and the rest of the traitors, and that only gives us tyranny. We've already got 100% tyranny, so it's not ideal. I'm not going to waste that on that one. I will take you to the crystal planet. But first we'll go to the shipyards, because you're looking distinctly unprepared. Right now, you will take them on. This could go very wrong. I've got a feeling. Although if we max out our enemy meter, yeah, our enemy meter, we shouldn't have too much of a problem with this. Right, tactical volleys for days, and then you get shielded. You seal your breach, you seal your breach, and then you put your regeneration field up, please, thank you, so you heal everyone, and then we should survive. Good. And I think that's the only reason that we've really survived is the fact that we got that ability. Like, you need to seal your breach and you get inspired so you get your tactical volley. Because if it wasn't for the fact that we could just do that from the bat, we would have had problems against this guy, to be honest. Because some of them are stronger than they look. So let's invade! Taken. Nice. Easy money. Right, local police, oh dear, it's a green Martian. Local police have caught a life form which appears to be able to change the shape of the world. What will you do with this? Roll it in our secret police, yes. A new spy is smashing success. It reports to you on fiend and foe alike without being detected. Core implosion card. Destroy one enemy ship and gain 1 crystal this turn. I'm gonna do it on these guys. I didn't take care of the big guy that I wanted to, but you can now move again. And I am going to move you, although I'm gonna do it to you, so that we can get Shock to pull us out of prison. And then that will be good, although we won't because it's a 7, unless we get very lucky. Get off my lawn! That looks the best option. Let's laser beam, let's Geo burst, and then let's tactical volley. I should get my ships replaced that I've lost, to be honest, because I'm being stupid by not doing that. Let's get some meteors out there and just own them all. And then a tactical volley against them. And they are dusted. But it's only money. I mean, if I don't do that, it's silly. 9 damage. Critical success. Of course. We got him out, no problem. Nothing gets discovered, but you go into the shipyard. And then we will get 1 more of these on that side, 1 more of these on that side, and a few more of these. And we have a nice full layout. You, my friends, are gonna go for that because he's probably gonna go for that next turn. I mean, we don't really need an invasion dice, we just need crystals. Let's see what we got. All small ships deal double damage. Well, he doesn't have any small ships, so let's go. And then we will charge up our shield wall a bit. And then I should really regeneration field. Maybe? No, not just yet. We'll wait until something starts actually taking some damage. Now would be effective. And then they're just melted in our sight. That ship variety does not seem very effective compared to some of the other things we've had. Right, it's a vulnerable world, so it's going to blow up soon. But we'll take the crystals while we can, and that is okay with me. Your efforts to divine the fate of the shattered world leads you to a strange sight hemmed in a broken crystal. There you find a dark altar, still pulsing with unknown energies. Well, let's blast it this time. Before you can raise your weapon to fire, all the jagged crystals blaze with Ooh, we lost our crystal, our card, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, Chloe's going to use that. Oh well. 1 more turn till we get our extra guy. Militia is coming up. Maybe I should send them towards that. They are fortifying. They have allied with the Senate. Oh shit, we're getting attacked there. That world has just blown up on us. Right. So we can destroy 1 enemy ship and gain an extra crystal. I'm going to finger you guys because you are attacking me. I'm not quite there, which is unfortunate, so destroying 1 isn't going to help us with that, is it? Alright, so now I need to start thinking tactically about paths that I'm going to go. Right, we're going to take this. And we're just going to go for planet control and win before he gets a chance to take it off us. Right, so meteor swarm, and then we just power up, and then geo burst, and then regeneration field, I guess. Right, let's just get some tactical volleys out there and just melt them before they can even speak. No, we took care of one of our ships. Oh shit, he's actually pretty strong. They had a lot of strength for what they should have been. 4. Damn it. Because I wanted to take the world before it had a chance. Right, let's make this a bit easier on us. How are we looking? In trouble, that's how we're looking. That is not ours, but it's fortified, so I'm going to invade it. And we should get that next turn, no problem. Like, we'll take this one next turn. And then, yeah, that will be a win unless we lose that, but we will lose that. So I'm going to actually attack this guy and give us the maximum chance, because then we will still be on balance, winning. Right, they have a lot of small ships as well, so it's not ideal. You know what, we'll take a berserk, we'll do some tactical volleys. City Shield isn't ideal. I will put my regeneration field up, and then I should pulse beam their big guy, really, so that he gets melted a bit. And then if anything is going down, like, you get berserked, so you can start firing a bit more. Well, he's dead, but that was the cost that we paid. Right, steal that breach already, right. You get shielded. Don't shield them. That would be stupid. Very, very, very stupid indeed. Right, this battle should be over, and hopefully we will win this planet. If not, then I guess, you know, the same thing applies, we should take it next turn. Right, you get shielded. You get inspired. We don't really need it. We've won. He is coming down hard, and then, yeah, 1. We can't lose. Invaders. Then there's even guys up there, aren't there? Aha! So we can hack the planet, but it's a bit late for a hack, isn't it? Let's increase the output. Sure, we're getting a lot of gold. Got some science though, we've got double rows of crystals. Ship's crew is augmented with specialised team. Yes, that is pretty good, but we don't really use that ship type, do we? So it is not ideal. Right, where are you going? You're slowly making your way to invade this gold world. Gold! You are effectively useless. You're not going to do anything for us because you can't get anywhere before anything happens, before we win. Right, so we'll take the gold worlds as well while we're at it and just win. They are hacking! Yeah, you took it and it got 7. But we will take this, we'll take the gold worlds. I'm going to start with the gold world just so we got something interesting. We'll take some cards as well just so we can. Although I kind of don't want to do that just yet. Right, let's take the gold worlds. Let's invade it. 6 damage, what do you give us? Exploring. Well remembered, energy signature comes up from the planets. When you land to find the animals who earlier escaped you, they stand before you impassively. Let's bribe them to stay put. They calmly state that they have all the resources they need and slam shut the gates. Okay. Well, I'm surprised that they were on that world. I can... If I invade the planet, well, I'm just going to knock on their door again and go, hey, we win. A serial killer. We don't even get to deal with him. It's just you won. Salter of Slugs. 13 turns. Returning to Tyrant's commands. So we've taken care of the Senate, and that was a level 4 mission. So yeah, we may have to go back to the Hive Worlds before they cause us problems. That could be interesting. Or +1 death ray damage. Yes, our finger is good, and it's actually our middle finger we use. I mean, you know, I know it isn't, but in my canon, it's our middle finger. We put the middle finger up and we go, hey, you're ours. Just want to say some small thanks for watching. Goodbye.